What is up, fellas? We are back with another video here, and this one's a little juicy details on the 24 models that are actually getting ready to come out. And I found out from my guy, notes in here, I'm not going to say who it is, but we know a lot what is about to happen in the next, 5 days or 6 days. It comes out next week, I think Tuesday or Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't know which day. But either way, in the meantime, we are officially 2 days away, I think, 2 or 3. This Sunday, the Fat Tire, 21 Fat Tire Big Bore Kit actually gives away. So from now, when this video drops, all the way till it ends, we are doing 2 things here. One, you're gonna get 30 entries per dollar spent on anything you buy in the store, and we actually have one new deal, and that's a mystery box. It seems like some of you guys want to do that because other places do it. So if you go now, you'll see the mystery box right on the top of the page. We're gonna get you some killer items, and we get to pick them, but we'll make sure they are the good ones. And that will actually get you entered into the Big Bore Kit. And if you don't win the Big Bore Kit, you're actually gonna be entered in the Roguelike Kit too. So that is the Roguelike giveaway. That will get you both of them. So that's the good thing, is you're actually getting 2 for 1 on this one here. So come Sunday, when the giveaway is over for the Fat Tire Big Bore Kit, then it is all strictly going to the Roguelike giveaway. So like I said, don't worry if you enter it now, you can win the Fat Tire Kit. If you don't win the Fat Tire Kit, you're still entered in. Anybody that's bought anything in the past couple weeks is actually entered in both, if you're not understanding the videos. But yeah, go to fbombbaggers.com. You'll see we revamped the store, got a whole bunch of stuff going on in there, and everything's looking good. So in the midst, we'll give you the juicy stuff here. I'll probably get my picture of my face out of it at some point here, and we're gonna go on what I found out about the 24 models that are coming out touring, which in reality, we all know the 23 CVO model is out. That is weird because then that reverts back to the other 23 models being stock, you know, Harley road glides, street glides, blah, blah, blah. This one is actually gonna be kind of crazy, but I wanna talk about what would that be now? We're in 2024, so we are 2024. So let's go back 10 years ago, 2014, when these things came out, the new updated fairings and the bags. What do we see? We basically, as a consumer, you guys notice that, like I said, the bags are different, the rails are different. I should say the bags weren't different, the rails were different, the lid hardware was different, and then you got the new fairing. So like everything else was the same. It was a twin cam. They didn't change any of that stuff till 3 years later. Now, jump forward to 10 years, and what do I think they're gonna see off of what the information I got from my guy? I think it's just gonna be the same thing, where they updated it's basically, if you've seen the new CVO, that's what they look like. They have the same ass end, same bags, you know, same side cover, same tank, obviously the same fenders, and same fairing, inner and outer, and everything else. We don't know that it's getting the VVT motor, the variable valve timing. If you guys don't know what that is, basically it can adjust your cam to give you more power and less. And they actually make good numbers on the CVO side of things. We don't know that they have those. We know for a fact that it's not gonna have inverted forks. So it's actually, and if you look, you can kind of crop into some of the teasers they've shown. You can see that it has a regular fork leg on there, not the inverted. So it looks like they're keeping those to the CVO because it'll probably be too costly. And then same with the rear shocks. Most likely it's the same height rear shock as the CVO because they have that whole different ass end and side cover set up for that. Bars, you know, all that stuff's gonna be the same. Looks like it's a hydraulic clutch too. We know for a fact there are no more ST models. There is no Street Glide ST, no Road Glide ST. Those things are whacked. We know now that there are no more standard models. So basically, I guess what I was told, that Harley is actually just, the easiest way he put it, I guess he became like Indian, where there was 5 million choices of everything. Harley is just cleaning everything out and keeping it simple. So now you only have the choice of a Road Glide special or a Street Glide special, and they're doing that for the fact that he told me that the dealers, sorry, I'm clicking on my phone here because it sees my watch. It sees it's beneficial towards the dealers because then the dealers can upsell everything and get all the accessories, supposedly like it used to be. So I wasn't around when it used to be like that. So yeah, they only have 2 models now: the Road Glide Special and the Street Glide Special. There are no standards. And as far as the Ultras, I'm assuming there probably will still be an Ultra on that side, but we're just talking about the base models. And then the other big thing is supposedly the prices are going to be cheaper. I don't know how that's going to fly, especially with the way our great economy is right now and everything being inflated and freaking crazy. Supposedly the prices are coming down. That's direct from his mouth, so I guess we wait and see a week to see. But all I know right now is, and then 1 week from now, they will be readily available, and midweek, even by this time next week, they will be in the dealers for sale. So don't expect anything wild other than it having the new fairing set up on there and all that, which is cool. I mean, we haven't gotten one over here yet. Our one guy, Charles, customer, he was going to do one, and we kind of agreed that it was a little costly to be one of the first ones to tear apart and do a big wheel on a CVO. You're spending an extra 20-something grand. It wasn't worth it. So at least these are going to be half the price of the CVOs when they come out. So that will be pretty cool. I guess we'll see with the inverted forks not being there and stuff like that. Harley is, I have a feeling it's just going to be the same way it was in the 14 models. And in my opinion, I bet you they keep the regular Milwaukee 8 for like 2 years, maybe 3 years, and then they put the VVT on there, 3 years from now, and that's their upgrade. Hence when they changed the M8 in 2017. They'll do something like that. They aren't wild when they do this stuff. People buy it. They don't need to be like crazy and innovative and stuff like that. I'll give credit to Ford at least. Like I'm a Ram guy for sure when it comes to my trucks. GM trucks I hated until the past year now that or I should say 2 years, they've updated the interior, which their interiors are like killer. And then now the GMCs, like the front ends are badass. Like that is one of the baddest looking trucks in my opinion. Dodge just kind of sticks with the same thing. People buy it, they don't care. Ford at least updates their trucks often. I think every 3 years or whatever, 4 years, whatever it is, they give that nice facelift. So Dodge doesn't really do that. They know people are going to buy it. And this is the same thing with Harley. They know people are going to buy it, so they don't have to do it. So they keep selling the shit. So we'll see. It'll be cool to see when it comes out next week. And if we get one over here right away, so be it. It'll be cool to rip into it. But in the midst of all this, hopefully this information helps some people that are thinking of buying or don't know what's going on, what like that. But like I said, no more ST models. Those were a gimmick anyways, or it was an upcharge for a downgrade in my opinion, because you're literally getting shorter bags, shorter fender, all the basic shit that comes on a standard. And then they just put bronze coating on it with the Prodigy wheels. So that's stupid, but then they charged you more. And then you had to upgrade to a 117. You had to upgrade the shocks. And actually the dude from Big Bear Chopper, I saw a video today talking about how the Harley Olin shocks aren't as great to get as, when you order direct, which makes sense if you're aware. When you get to the performance bagger side of things, when you do these rear shocks, you want your weight. You want your shock ordered to the weight of yourself, the motorcycle combined, because it'll actually make a big difference. Same thing when you have a race car, you're always scaling it and depending on the motor size, you have to change the spring out and whatnot. So that was all a gimmick in my opinion, but we'll see what it looks like in a week. They gave you the trailer. On a side note, for us local dudes in the Chicagoland area, Milwaukee, if everyone was aware, Milwaukee always had their rallies every year. And if it wasn't the anniversary rallies, it was usually a bust. There wasn't, like some dealerships would have some stuff. They have the museum show. It was never big. But from what he told me, Harley is actually trying to push a big rally every year now. So it won't be just the 100th, 105th, 110th, 115th, 20th, etc. It's going to be every year. And I'll give them credit for one. They screwed up last year and had fucking Green Day. So fuck those dudes. And then this year they have Red Hot Chili Peppers, Cypress Hill, and then I forget some other big name. We got Chili Peppers. I'd love to see them. Jelly Roll, he's got some bangers out right now. I was never really into him before, but actually I'm digging him now. He's buddies with Calhoun. Offspring, who doesn't love Offspring? My brother hates him. Cypress Hill, that's gonna be dope. And then these other dudes, I don't know who they are. They're lower on the totem pole. But that's this year, and that's an oddball rally. And the other thing is they moved the rally to July. The rally used to be all what was it, Labor Day or Memorial Day weekend, whatever the end of August into September was. So now they're into mid-July, which is cool too. So they're obviously trying to push it to make it bigger, but we'll see what happens. But we're gonna try to get up there. We didn't make it last year because I was sick and then ruptured my Achilles, but I was sick when this happened. I remember that point. But don't forget, 2 days left at this point when the video drops. This Sunday, 7 p.m., we are doing the Fat Tire 21 giveaway / big board kit. And you have the chance to double enter, buy anything in our store right now, and it gets you entered into this thing, and it will get you entered into the Road Glide too, so you get double chance. One thing is you can't win them both, so just be aware, whoever wins this, you can't win the Road Glide. So hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, let me know what you guys think about the new bikes coming out. Are you into them? Are you cool with your bike? And hit that subscribe button. So, all right, peace.